Hey everyone, it's Chris, the PDX Picker, back for another video pulling orders of what's sold for me on eBay. We have 11 orders going out for a total of almost exactly $360, so not too bad. So let's stick around and I'll show you what items sold.
Wanna buy that Farrah Fawcett poster? There's dispensers and a toaster. Don't know why. That kind of stuff you throw away. I'll sell on eBay.
All right, so like I mentioned, 11 items sold over the weekend for me. So it's right around the middle ground, I would say, in terms of whether it's good or bad. So it's pretty average. I am trying to navigate life right now around my eBay business. So it's spring break for us here in the Northwest. This first item that sold is a lot of jeans that I bought, and bought these 9 pairs of jeans for $10, and they sold for I want to say 40. Yeah, they sold for $45 plus shipping. So anyway, like I said, it's spring break for us here, and my middle son is playing baseball for the high school, and they have a tournament that is down about 3.5-4 hours away from where we live. So yeah, so these 10 pairs are all Urban Star jeans. I was at a garage sale, and apparently this person that was at the garage sale really liked Urban Star jeans, so I kind of saw an opportunity here. They were asking $2 each, and I said, if I buy them all, how much would you sell them for? And they said $10. So I had them listed for a couple of weeks at a much higher price. Wasn't getting a lot of traction, but and they're all basically the same size, or within like an inch or so on the waist and the inseam. But anyway, took that $45 offer and went from there. So anyway, baseball tournament down in like 4 hours away from here. We were supposed to leave, today's Monday, we're supposed to leave on Tuesday. It was all set up that we were going to go down on Tuesday because he was only going to play in 2 games that were on Wednesday. But they are predicting some bad weather. They actually also had 2 games on Monday as well. So they had 2 games on Monday, 2 games on Wednesday. He was supposed to play in a JV game on Monday today, but that was canceled because the other team didn't have enough players. So anyway, now we were just set to go down on Tuesday to play in Wednesday's games. Well, the weather on Wednesday down there was supposed to be just awful. So they said, let's play the games on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. Well, that means that, and the first game on Tuesday is at 9 a.m. So with a 3.5-4 hour drive, now I have to leave on Monday to get there to stay the night, Monday night. And that kind of threw a wrench in my plans for the day. I already had the day off from my day job. All right, this next item that's sold is a pair of Orvis Tech pants. So picked up 2 pairs of these a while ago. So it's this, you see the Orvis brand there, and it's this kind of nylon hiking pant material, and that sold for $20.95 plus shipping. Picked that up for $7.99. So but anyway, now that he said he's coming down on Monday, the coach asked, well, do you want to play in one of the games on Monday? Well, there's a game at 4 p.m. today. So we're going to leave here in the next like hour or so to drive down, and so you can make that game. Just like I said, throws a wrench into all of my plans. On top of that, my car has an issue with the tire. Had a leak in it, want to get it fixed. It was fixed for a day or 2, now it has a leak again in it. So I'm gonna have to probably borrow my wife's car to drive down there, which just just a big ordeal here, you know, just throwing a monkey wrench into all my plans. So, all right, this next item that sold, I listed it pretty inexpensively because of the condition issues. It is a 1959 Knickerbocker Huckleberry Hound toys. This is Pixie Mouse. It's supposed to have whiskers and just in general, it is in not the best of condition. So I sold it for $18.90, free shipping. The buyer is a little particular. They wanted to know if it had any stains on it. I said, the item's 65 years old. It's certainly not, it's certainly well loved. So we shall see how they feel about that one. But anyway, it sold in like a matter of days, maybe 2 days at the most. So that was kind of surprising that it sold so quickly, considering the condition issue on it is not good at all. There are a couple others listed in better condition for about 25 bucks. So I don't know. Anyway, that was 25 plus shipping. This next item that sold, I brought up in a video a couple of weeks ago maybe, and it is this Studebaker brand portable cassette player. So there was a buyer that had a whole bunch of questions about whether it had speakers attached to it, which I know the Studebaker, there are a bunch of like portable, or not portable, but radios that they do sell with speakers. But and then they want to know about, you know, does it have scratches and dents? And I'm like, I took 12 pictures and you can see it from 17 different angles. So I ended up blocking the buyer, maybe dumbly. But anyway, I felt good because I knew it wasn't going to take too much longer to sell. So maybe 2 weeks later, it sold full price, $16.95 plus shipping. I picked this up at the Goodwill outlet. So maybe 80 cents for that. So nice, good flip for that one. This next one, not so good, because I bought this in an area where I did not have good cell service. And so I didn't know the value of it, but it was cool. And I know that a lot of these older thermoses from like kids' lunch boxes can sell for decent money. But this one isn't one of those. So it is a Peanuts yellow thermos from 1971. Thermos branded. Anyway, that sold for $9.25 plus shipping. I paid $4 on that one. So wish I hadn't paid so much, but it is what it is. Actually, maybe the $4 wasn't too bad. I probably wouldn't have bought it at all, knowing that it only sold for around $9 or $10. No service, though, was a killer for me. All right, next item that sold, I picked this up at the Salvation Army thrift store up in Seattle a couple weeks, or around December. And I just listed these recently because they are sandals. I mainly bought sandals from there. So I paid $7.99 for these. They're in very, very good condition. So I figured I wouldn't have a problem selling those. And they sold within a couple of weeks for $22 plus shipping. Took a little bit of an offer on that one. Had them listed for $24.95. But they sold right away. And speaking of selling right away, I probably underpriced these. I actually bought them for myself and paid $5.99 for them. But got them home and my wife poo-pooed them, which is totally fine. I do usually take her shopping with me when I'm buying clothes. I was at the thrift store. I thought, hey, I like these. Anyway, they are Carhartt shorts. Pair of Rugged Flex, Carhartt Force, Ripstop Relaxed Fit cargo shorts. My wife just doesn't like me to wear cargo shorts. I should have realized that ahead of time. But anyway, these sold within a day for, I priced them at $16.95 plus shipping. Maybe should have priced it up a little bit, but that's okay. 6 into 17 in a day, not too shabby. I'm running out of time. I got to pack all these and get them ready to go before I leave. And I'm already getting stressed. For a brief second there, I forgot that I had all this work to do as I was pulling his orders, and I just remembered it, and wave of stress just flew over me. But All right, this next item that sold. My table is getting very full with all those jeans. I showed this recently, I think, but it is a Breg knee brace. So I picked up 2 knee braces. I sold the other one last week. It was a different brand, but this one was Breg is a really good brand. Where does it say? There it says Breg. Breg is a really good brand for medical devices, but a lot of them you can't list on eBay because they're by prescription only, or they're supposed to be administered with like a doctor's guidance. Thankfully, knee braces are not something like that, so I bought this one for $6.99, and it sold within a week for $45.95 plus shipping. So that was a super good pickup. And this next one, just nice to get it out the door. I only paid 99 cents for it. It is an older Douglas brand plush. Can't find it in here. That's gonna be a bummer because I don't have a clue where that is if it's not in here. Oh, there it is. Phew! It's so tiny I didn't see it. But anyway, it's a little plush horsey from Douglas. It has a tag still attached, but as you can see by the tag and all that, it is not in good condition. The hair is all wispy and crazy, so I did not list that as new. But it's called the Tinsel White Pony Horse. Sold for $15 free shipping. So, you know, maybe make $6 or $7 on that one, so not too bad. We got 3 more orders. And I think I sold one while I was filming this video. That's always fun, so we can add a little bit more to the total. But next item I picked up at the Goodwill outlet, and I was kind of surprised it was still there, because whenever I buy shoes from the Goodwill outlet, they are I rarely go to get a new bin of shoes. Every time I go there, they've been picked over quite a bit, so I don't often find a lot of shoes, and the ones I do are usually in not that best condition. But these were just right there out in the open. They are Crocs, what are they called? Clio strap sandals, and these are very good sellers. So very good sell-through rate, especially now that's coming into the warmer months. So that sold. I picked those up probably, I mean, they weighed hardly anything, so I bet you I paid 80 cents for them. And I always price things around 80 cents, it seems like, because I think things are weigh about a half a pound, and I normally pay $1.60 per pound. So that's why a lot of things that I buy at the outlet I say are 80 cents, and that's the reason why. But anyway, so those sold for $24.95 plus shipping, so that was a very good flip on that one. Last 2 items are clothing. This first one, I just get excited when I'm at the thrift store and I find anything that's Patagonia. So this is a Capilene base layer, Patagonia Capilene base layer, women's size. I decided to be fancy and put everything in these poly bags to just, you know, pull and get ready to ship quickly, but of course that makes it a lot harder to find the items. Is that it? Nah, it must be it. There it is. All right, Patagonia Capilene base layer. I think I paid around, eBay. How the sticker came off for the bag, so this is just a big disaster. Let me pull this out so you can see it. I won't unfold it because I'm being really lazy, but it's just a little bit older Patagonia Capilene base layer, extra large, made in the USA. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it was probably around $7. I sold it for $18 plus shipping. So like I said, I was just more excited to see the Patagonia at the thrift store. So that's why I bought it. I mean, it's $7 into 18. You know, it's still a decent profit. It didn't take that long to sell. But it's, you know, not a huge moneymaker. All right, and then the last item that sold while we were filming the video is a pair of Carhartt jeans. I think I listed these not that long ago. So these will sell really quick as long as you price them appropriately. So, I picked these up for $7.99, which I can't say that for much longer because my local thrift store where I buy most of my jeans raised their prices by $1 to $8.99 for jeans. It's frustrating because they already have so high prices on everything else. But anyway, a pair of Carhartt jeans, relaxed fit, straight leg. Ugh, just throwing it all around. Those sold for $18.95 plus shipping. So anyway, that brings the total up to $369 for 12 items. So almost exactly that $30 per item figure that I shoot for on average. That's my goal, is to have an average sales price of $30. So anyway, that's it for today. Wish me luck as I navigate driving forever and also just fitting everything in before we go down to my son's baseball tournament down south. So thanks so much for watching. Like this video if you did like it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. My channel is growing pretty decently, but it's still got a ways to go to be marketable or to be money making. So would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel if you think that this is some content you want to watch in the future. Thanks so much, guys. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.